This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' premier and longest-running weekly motoring news and features TV and online magazine. I am Ray Louie Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa. Here are this week's features to watch out for. On Motoring Forum, we shall discuss the significance of the DOTR subway project deals. Our road safety reminder on the Young Street Smart portion centers on the safe way of alighting a vehicle from the sidewalk. This week's Bang Chuper shall be the wearing of proper uniforms of PUV drivers. Showcase this week shall have the MPV from Toyota, the Avanza G CVT. While for race weekend, we shall have the highlights of the 2023 Ayame Series Philippines Round 3.
All these plus the latest news in transportation and traffic management, as well as developments in the automotive industry, are on this week's episode of Motoring Today. Join us.
So, you want a new car but don't know what model you like? You want a new car but don't know who'll give you the best deals and offers? And before you can make a final choice, you'll need to book a few test drives and visit so many dealers and showrooms. For all these, save yourself the time and effort. Just go to one convenient venue. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival presented by Caltex on November 16 to 19 at the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds. Take your pick from sedans, SUVs, sports cars, multi-purpose vehicles, vans and pickups, even hybrids and electric vehicles. Sangan, Ford, GAC, GWM, Honda, Hyundai, Isuzu, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, and Toyota will be there to show you what they have and let you test drive their models. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival presented by Caltex in cooperation with SM Offices and the SM Mall of Asia Complex, November 16 to 19. Your one-stop shop for all the latest models. No need to go anywhere else to get the car you want or need. See you there!
Life should be filled with stories. To be liked and loved. Elevate your drive with the new Honda City. Take value and performance to the next level, so you can view more places and check into new experiences. With Honda Sensing, you can do all these with peace of mind, with its modern design and advanced features. The new Honda City is for those who are ready to step up their game. The new Honda City. Elevate your drive.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Here now are the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management. The Department of Transportation appears to be resolute in privatizing the operations of the EDSA busway and plans to have this done by 2025. The Department of Transportation expects to continue overseeing the operations of the EDSA busway or EDSA carousel at least for 2 years more while the process of its privatization continues. According to DOTR Undersecretary for Planning and Project Development, Timothy John Batan, the DOTR expects the contracted consultant, Deloitte, to submit its feasibility study on the EDSA busway privatization in the first semester of 2024. This will then be presented to the National Economic and Development Authority for final approval, which takes around another 6 months, Batan said. Only after NEDA greenlights the initiative, the DOTR will bid out the EDSA busway to the private sector most likely by 2025, Batan estimated. Meanwhile, he assured commuters who have learned to depend on the EDSA busway that the DOTR will shoulder the operations and maintenance of the EDSA busway until it is turned over to the private sector. While the DOTR maintains that the EDSA busway will be sustained, privatization will still depend a lot on the feasibility study now being undertaken by the contracted consultants. Meanwhile, those looking forward to a light rail transit line from EDSA to Taytay will have to wait longer. The plan to establish a light rail transit line from EDSA in Quezon City to Taytay in Rizal passing through the town of Cainta faces another delay. Department of Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista revealed plans to push the signing of consultancy and loan agreements for the Metro Rail Transit Line 4 to 2024. The plan initially called for acquiring funds for the 15.56-kilometer 11-station MRT4 project by this year. Bautista didn't disclose the reason for the delay, but said that the MRT4 remains a priority of the present administration. Before this, Transportation Undersecretary Cesar Chavez was reported in the news announcing that the DOTR was ready to close a $1 billion loan from the Asian Development Bank for the MRT4. Again, the DOTR maintains that the MRT4 project remains a priority. Still, questions are being asked about why the signing of loan agreement for the project has been pushed back. Continuing, Congressman sees groundbreaking rights for a settlement site as sure sign that the PNR Bicol project will push through. The Department of Transportation has held groundbreaking rights for settlement sites for Laguna and Quezon residents to be affected by a Philippine National Railway project. In a press statement, Bicol Saro Party List Representative Brian Raymond Yamsuan said that the president is bent on reviving and modernizing the Bicol Express as he had promised Bicolanos. The president also ensured that residents affected by the project would get to resettle in livable communities, Yamsuan added. Earlier, the DOTR broke ground for settlement sites in San Pablo City in Laguna, in Chaong, Candelaria, Sariaya, and Pagbilao in Quezon Province. There remain high expectations that the president will fulfill his promise to Bicolanos that the Bicol Express will be revived and modernized. Finally, it appears that the LTO is moving to fully take over operations and maintenance of the Land Transportation Management System. LTO Chief Vigor D. Mendoza II has bared plans for the LTO to fully take over its entire IT network, including the Land Transportation Management System. In a press statement, Mendoza said this is in line with the marching order of the President to DOTR Secretary Jaime Bautista to digitize all government transactions. Mendoza added that the takeover will also expedite all the technical issues raised by the COA and the Department of Information and Communications Technology with the LTMS under Dermalog. The DICT had earlier raised 14 deficiencies in the LTMS system and 166 needed enhancements to further improve the system. Mendoza said government would save more money and could better maintain the IT network and system with a full takeover. It still remains to be seen how the LTO leadership will go about taking over the LTMS despite its contract with Dermalog. How this will affect LTO services and processes also remains to be seen. And those are the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. The DOTR is moving to bring the construction of the Metro subway back on schedule. Motoring Forum discusses the significance of this development. The Metro Manila subway project is slowly tunneling along towards completion, if not by the targeted date in 2028, at least close to it. The Department of Transportation is making sure this happens by working to award the remaining contract packages of the subway project by the first quarter of the year. Funded by official grants from Japan, the Metro Manila subway extends around 33 kilometers across 7 cities, from Valenzuela City to Pasay City. When fully completed, travel time from one end of the subway to the other will be cut to just around 35 minutes. The deadline for bids for contract packages 105, 108, and 109 was November 6, 2023, each estimated to cost from 10 billion to 15 billion pesos. CP105 covers the stations connecting Kalayaan in Makati City with Bonifacio Global City in Taguig City. CP108 covers the segments and stations of the subway from Loton to the Senate. CP109 covers the stations and the spur line leading to the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. Already, subway tunneling and other construction work have begun at stations covered by contract packages already awarded to winning bidders. A joint venture led by EEI Corp was awarded CP101 covering 4 stations: East Valenzuela, Quirino Highway, Tandang Sora, and North Avenue, as well as the depot for the subway. DM Consunji Incorporated was awarded CP102, which covers the segments and stations from Quezon Avenue to East Avenue. Sumitomo Mitsui Construction Co. won the bid for CP103, which covers construction work from Anonas to Camp Aguinaldo. Megawide Construction Corp. was awarded CP104 that will cover the stations and segments from Ortigas to Shaw Boulevard. Aside from moving to complete the awarding of the remaining contract packages for the subway project, the DOTR plans to bring in 2 additional tunnel boring machines to work on the line from Ortigas to Shaw Boulevard. Already, TBMs are doing the tunneling work on the line connecting the East Valenzuela and North Avenue stations. Much of the work on the subway project is the tunneling being undertaken by the TBMs, and progress is therefore not quite as visible. Once the remaining contract packages are awarded and the winning bidders begin construction work on the respective segments and stations, the public can expect to perceive more progress on the first subway system in the country. Many believe that the Metro subway will help a lot in meeting the growing demand for more and better mass transport systems in Metro Manila. It is also seen as helping ease traffic congestion in the Metro. Many are praying that the Metro subway will remain a priority and be given all the support it needs to see it towards completion. That's our morning forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.
At the core of Toyota Gazoo racing lies Motorsports DNA. Combine that with the Philippines' best-selling sedan, you get the Vios GRS. Its black accent details and aero kit upgrade capture the feel and excitement on the track, and the 10-speed CVT that exudes the TGR competitive spirit. On the road or on the track, always be ready for a heart-racing, exhilarating ride. The Vios GRS. Bring on the thrill.
So, you want a new car but don't know what model you like? You want a new car but don't know who'll give you the best deals and offers? And before you can make a final choice, you'll need to book a few test drives and visit so many dealers and showrooms. For all these, save yourself the time and effort. Just go to one convenient venue. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival presented by Caltex on November 16 to 19 at the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds. Take your pick from sedans, SUVs, sports cars, multi-purpose vehicles, vans and pickups, even hybrids and electric vehicles. Sangan, Ford, GAC, GWM, Honda, Hyundai, Isuzu, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, and Toyota will be there to show you what they have and let you test drive their models. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival presented by Caltex in cooperation with SM Offices and the SM Mall of Asia Complex, November 16 to 19. Your one-stop shop for all the latest models. No need to go anywhere else to get the car you want or need. See you there!
You're back with us here on Motoring Today, and we now have this week's important motoring tips, starting off with some road safety reminders from Toyota Motor Philippines. If you are alighting from a vehicle na nasa sidewalk, mas safe kung sa sidewalk side ka mismo bababa. Do not get off from a vehicle on the traffic side. Maaari kang masagasaan ng paparating na sasakyan. Katulad ng nasa animation, kung marami kayong bababa, wait for your turn at huwag magmadali. Continuing with this week's edition of Motoring Today, let's now focus on proper driver's demeanor, especially for those driving PUVs. Here's Payong Chuper this week.
Payong tsuper lang, kaibigan. Ako si Ka Jojo Martin, isang kapwa nyo tsuper. Maging maayos sa pananamit tuwing papasada.
Kung gusto natin makarami ng pasahero, gawin nating presentable ang ating mga sarili sa tuwing tayo ay magmamaneho. Ugaliing isuot ang uniform ng samahan ng iyong kinabibilangan kapag papasada sa daan. Iwasang magsuot ng mga pambahay na damit, katulad ng sando at tsinelas, kung ayaw mo ang pasahero ang magalit at umiwas.
Tandaan, kapag maayos ang kasuotan, pasahero ay iyong kaibigan. Ito po si Ka Jojo Martin. Payong tsuper lang, kaibigan, mula sa isang kapwa nyo tsuper.
So, you want a new car but don't know what model you like? You want a new car but don't know who'll give you the best deals and offers? And before you can make a final choice, you'll need to book a few test drives and visit so many dealers and showrooms. For all these, save yourself the time and effort. Just go to one convenient venue. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival presented by Caltex on November 16 to 19 at the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds. Take your pick from sedans, SUVs, sports cars, multi-purpose vehicles, vans and pickups, even hybrids and electric vehicles. Sangan, Ford, GAC, GWM, Honda, Hyundai, Isuzu, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, and Toyota will be there to show you what they have and let you test drive their models. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival presented by Caltex in cooperation with SM Offices and the SM Mall of Asia Complex, November 16 to 19. Your one-stop shop for all the latest models. No need to go anywhere else to get the car you want or need. See you there!
Welcome back to Motoring Today. World of Motorsports is next.
In motorsports news, Kaoru Yoshido outdueled Bern Corpino to take the checkered flag in the combined Rotax Max Senior Clubman Expert Master Round 6 race of the 2023 Rotax Max Challenge held November 5 at the Carmona racetrack. The gap between the two was just 34/100th of a second. Finishing a close third in the 15-lap race was Miguel Quinones, just 2.18 seconds behind the winner. Ryan C. cruised to victory in round 6 race of the Rotax M Junior class, crossing the finish line more than 7 seconds ahead of Arian Crosby in second and Pre Trevino in third. The combined Mini-Rock Beginner Novice Expert class Roar 6 9-lap race was close and tight, with Lucas Antoine Aldave taking the checkered flag just 0.417 seconds ahead of Craig Bertos in second. Third across the line was Tomas James Santiago. Pre Trevino topped the round 6 Clubman Intermediate race, staving off the challenge of Denise Maxine Andaman, who ended up in second. The third spot on the podium was earned by John Peter Tatanco. Matthew Prince Garvilas was quickest to the finish line in the combined club race cadet novice expert round 6 9-lap race, followed by Yuan Gavin Bugayong in second and Marcus Garrett Young in third.
More on the world of motorsports here on Motoring Today, as we now give you Race Weekend. Round 3 of the 2023 Ayami Series Philippines drew another good turnout to the proposed-built motor racing and karting venue at Alvera, Porac, Pampanga. Race Weekend reviews the highlights of another exciting round of karting at the Pampanga International Circuit.
Alright, so we're very excited. We just started the Yami series. The grid is getting quite big now. We were very new to the engine, so we had to really work hard on the technical side with our mechanics. What I did to shortcut and to bring the knowledge on the engine, how to work on the engines, make them work better, to sure to have the right tuning, etc. I asked my partner in Asia, James, to allow me to invite his best mechanics. So I'm quite happy because this weekend we really reached a different level. We learn every race. The driver learn every race. My mechanic learn every race. We all learn every race. So the level is getting higher and higher. What I'm very happy is, because we were doing Rotax before, I wasn't sure what would be the performance of Yame versus Rotax, and so far both cadet and senior class were quicker with the Yame in our track here in Pampanga than we were with the Rotax, so it seems we're in the right direction.
Well, yeah, I started doing Yame seriously in 2020, and but I'm familiar with Yame, having raced on Yame engines before during my time of racing karting. And I've been a steward, I've been a COC for the series before we took over to run it. And we started in 2020, and this is our third year of doing it. And it's interesting. And then we are now moving to Cambodia, to start in Cambodia, with Philippines already done. So we're hoping for another couple of other Asian countries where we can sort of push Yami through. My intention is to make Yami the kingpin in Asia, you know. So it is an engine which we feel that is good for the drivers, because they learn something on how to play with the carburetor and all that.
Well, this series has been a great success. The important thing is not only to be able to race here, but also to race abroad. The champions of cadet and then the champions of senior got a ticket today to go to the grand finals in Portugal. You know, that is fantastic for the Philippine motorsports. We are bringing people outside the country to be able to represent the Philippines. It was a particular nice weekend. It's a nice closing. By the bless of God, everything went okay. We got the good results as a team as well. And then we are very excited about next year. I have a driver who is moving up from Babino now to Cadet, Max Trinidad. He's been having a great results lately. And then, well, next year, I think we're going to have a very, very good grid around. Something really important on this one is we have the mentality, you know, like Jean-Marc was saying before, and then he told me before, and that's why I wanted to join here in this event, because it has to be fun, safe, and fair, you know. So that give a very good playing field for everybody to succeed. Number one. Number two, you're gonna be safe, and number three, being safe and being fair, it definitely is gonna be fun. So we are inviting other teams, you know, they are willing to follow the rules, we are willing to follow the mentality, you know. The idea is to build a good character in drivers. So that's the reason why I like to join the series over here. It's family oriented.
So if ever you guys are interested to join us and start racing yourself or your kids, we start here at 4 years old. From 4 to 6, it's Bambino. 7 to 11, it's Cadet. Then we have Junior, Senior. We are at City Kart Racing. We hold a clinic very regularly. Monthly, we have a clinic from all level. Whether you're a beginner, you have experience, or completely first timer, we have experience. We have also another team here who runs very regularly. It's Biari. Pacho friend, Biari Racing. They also hold clinic also here. So pick whatever you like. They're green, we're orange, black, so whatever the color you like. Doesn't really matter. We're working very much in a family environment. We're very strict with the fairness, with the safety. We have partners doing all our video for us. It's fantastic because any incident that happened on the track, we literally review the incident on the video, image per image if it's necessary. So we really can assess every time there's an incident if there must be a correction or eventually penalty. But we're there. So it's really whatever you want, you guys. You choose the green, the orange, whoever. Even if you want to make your own team, we're very much open. You can have any chassis you want, no problem. For the Yame series, the engine must be a Yame, of course. But we also run other series that is called open, so then you can bring any engine, Rotax, Rock, Yame, whatever. So yeah, you guys are welcome to come.
The 2023 IAMI Series Philippines is proving to have a successful season of keeping local karting alive and well for motorsports enthusiasts and fans. And last music's world of motorsports. We'll be back after this short break.
Isuzu Mu-X. Take the lead.
If you're having problems sa cars, if there's any problems, especially with the paint, if you wanted to have the paint corrected, just let us know, just give us a call, drop by our shop so we could assess, para we could show you and give you yung gagawin natin sa cars nyo, especially for the paint job. So we could detail the car and probably put ceramic coating on it. Our shop also offers ceramic coating, interior, exterior, engine, and glass detailing. We also offer premium car wash. We also do paint job, certain panels na kailangan natin i-repaint. So we also do that. We also do a wash over paint also for cars. So,
So, you want a new car but don't know what model you like? You want a new car but don't know who'll give you the best deals and offers? And before you can make a final choice, you'll need to book a few test drives and visit so many dealers and showrooms. For all these, save yourself the time and effort. Just go to one convenient venue. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival presented by Caltex on November 16 to 19 at the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds. Take your pick from sedans, SUVs, sports cars, multi-purpose vehicles, vans and pickups, even hybrids and electric vehicles. Changan, Ford, GAC, GWM, Honda, Hyundai, Isuzu, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, and Toyota will be there to show you what they have and let you test drive their models. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival presented by Caltex in cooperation with SM Offices and the SM Mall of Asia Complex, November 16 to 19. Your one-stop shop for all the latest models. No need to go anywhere else to get the car you want or need. See you there!
Our car of the week is next on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. This showcase takes a look at the top-of-the-line entry of Toyota in the subcompact MPV segment, the 7-seater Avanza 1.5G CVT.
Toyota Motor Philippines has been dominating the local automotive sector by offering the most comprehensive lineup of vehicles encompassing all segments from passenger sedans and hatchbacks to MPVs, SUVs, and crossovers, to pickups and vans and other light commercial vehicles. Toyota also relies on a reputation for rolling out competent, reliable, and affordable vehicles that meet the needs and wants of car buyers. But in the face of the increasing number of competing brands in all segments, some of which are offering ever more advanced automotive tech as well as eye-catching styling, even in the lower end of the budget spectrum, Toyota needs to step up its game. This may be especially true in the subcompact MPV segment, which has seen the rise of very affordable new entries from China, along with more competitive models from other Japanese and Korean brands. In this segment, Toyota offers the Avanza, a 7-seater MPV now in its third generation of development and upgraded to command a bigger slice of the market. Atop the line is the Avanza G CVT, which arrived looking bigger than its predecessor at 4,395mm long, 1,730mm wide, and 1,700mm tall. It clears the ground by 190mm, rolling on 16-inch alloy wheels wrapped in 195/60 R16 tires. The third generation Avanza looks as contemporary as other latest generation Toyota crossovers, including the Raze, which shares the same DNGA unibody platform. The slim split-type LED headlights, the large and deep black trapezoidal grille, the character lines on the side all help to project a sleek modern look. Toyota also equipped the Avanza G with LED clearance lamp, front fog lamps, side view mirrors that power adjust and fold and feature turn lights, LED rear combination lamps with reflectors, intermittent front and rear wipers, rear spoiler, high mount stop lamp, and fin-type antenna. The Avanza G CVT comes with keyless entry and push-button start. The cabin is now much roomier than its predecessor. Two-tone fabric upholstery makes it homey despite the carbon fiber accents. Both front seats slide and recline, while the second row seat for 3 slide, recline, and tumble to provide what Toyota calls long sofa mode. That means it tumbles flat. The third row seat for 2 also tumbles flat to provide the same long sofa mode. The instrument cluster features a 4.2-inch TFT multi-information display between the circular speedometer and tachometer. The steering wheel comes in plain urethane, but it tilts and telescopes and features switches for the audio and multi-information display in the Avanza G CVT. The shifter in the top-of-the-line Avanza is also plain urethane, but features sequential shift function. All Avanza variants come with power windows, power speed sensing door locks, air conditioning with digital controls in the front console and manual controls for the rear vents. Infotainment and connectivity in the top-of-the-line Avanza come with 8-inch audio display system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, AM/FM radio, Bluetooth and USB portal, and 4 speakers. The Avanza G CVT is powered by a 2NRVE 1496cc engine that makes out 106 PS at 6,000 RPM and 138 Nm at 4,200 RPM. Power and torque are set to the front wheels via a continuously variable transmission. Those numbers should prove adequate for problem-free driving in stop-and-go traffic in the city, but maybe not for fun driving in the countryside. Judicious use of the sequential shifter may be needed for steep uphill climbs when carrying a full load of 7. The third generation Avanza has vastly improved ride and comfort compared to its predecessor, owing perhaps to its new unibody construction and the tuning of the suspension system featuring the front McPherson strut and rear torsion beam combo. Reliable stopping power comes from a brake system featuring front ventilated discs and rear drums. Toyota equipped all 3 Avanza variants with anti-lock brake system and vehicle stability control with traction control, hill start assist, 3-point ELR seat belts for 7 with driver and front passenger getting pre-tensioner and force limiter, ISOFIX child restraint system, and dual airbags. The Avanza GCVT shares with a mid-priced ECVT and EMT, back camera and rear sonar, as well as a Toyota vehicle security system with alarm and immobilizer. The top-of-the-line Avanza is also equipped with blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alerts, as well as side and curtain shield airbags.
The Toyota Avanza 1.5G CVT is listed at $1.059 million. Does it have enough features and performance to compete at that price in that segment? We have to see how well it does against the competition at the end of the year. That's our featured vehicle in this week's showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
So, you want a new car but don't know what model you like? You want a new car but don't know who'll give you the best deals and offers? And before you can make a final choice, you'll need to book a few test drives and visit so many dealers and showrooms. For all these, save yourself the time and effort. Just go to one convenient venue. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival presented by Caltex on November 16 to 19 at the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds. Take your pick from sedans, SUVs, sports cars, multi-purpose vehicles, vans and pickups, even hybrids and electric vehicles. Changan, Ford, GAC, GWM, Honda, Hyundai, Isuzu, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, and Toyota will be there to show you what they have and let you test drive their models. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival presented by Caltex in cooperation with SM Offices and the SM Mall of Asia Complex, November 16 to 19. Your one-stop shop for all the latest models. No need to go anywhere else to get the car you want or need. See you there!
Welcome back to Motoring Today. The auto industry takes center stage.
Japan's biggest auto trade show has returned from the hiatus prompted by the pandemic, but with a new name, Japan Mobility Show. The change reflects the desire of the Japan Automobile Manufacturers Association, organizer of the event held from October 26 to November 5 at the Tokyo Big Site in Kotoku, Tokyo, to focus on how new technologies and changing lifestyles of consumers have expanded the role of vehicles beyond mere transport. The inaugural edition of the Japan Mobility Show featured the participation of 475 enterprises, not only from the automotive industry, but also established companies and startups from various other industries whose activities extend beyond mobility. Aside from the booths of automakers showcasing their latest production models and concepts, exhibits and presentations of new technologies, the Japan Mobility Show featured Tokyo Future Tour Zone, where 140 firms offered a glimpse of future life in capital city, with displays focusing on themes including space, robotics, and even food. Toyota took to heart the name change to Japan Mobility Show. The Toyota booth showcases new concepts and production models that offer solutions to varied needs for mobility of motorists and consumers. The showcases and exhibits at the Toyota booth push forward the theme, Find Your Future.
So the theme of the Toyota display for this year is Find Your Future, meaning we are all looking for that opportunity for everyone to be involved in creating the future of cars. So that's what the Toyota booth is all about. Aside from creating the future of mobility, carbon neutrality is also a strong message in our exhibition. And it is a global Toyota effort, and we are glad to say that in the Philippines, we are very much a part of this call by Toyota to encourage everyone to be part of our carbon neutral future. Part of that is the introduction of various electrified vehicles in what we call our multiple pathway approach, so that every market, every customer can choose and have that electrified vehicle that best suits their lifestyle and their needs.
During his welcome speech at the Toyota booth, Toyota Motor Corporation President and CEO Koji Sato said the company envisions a future for next-generation BEVs and software-defined vehicles that meet the diversifying needs of customers around the world. Sato also revealed that Toyota is developing Arene, a new software platform that can stay up to date with the latest software and use the vehicle data at a speed of development that meets customer needs to provide more value that delights customers. Sato showcased the Kayoe Bako mobility concept that can keep driver and passengers connected with the social infrastructure and service providers and bring more convenience and fun to work and personal life. While the Kayoe Bako represents the future of BEVs, the IMV Zero concept represents something closer to the present.
And another highlight of the Japan Mobility Show that we are very excited and proud of is the display of the IMV Zero concept. Because we all know that the IMV Zero as a concept, as a product, is very much relevant to the needs of our Filipino customers. As you know, IMV Zero is that concept of a vehicle that's highly customizable. It's relatively affordable, and it has quality, it has durability, and the most important thing is it responds to the exact needs of our market.
Among the highlights of the Lexus booth is the LFZC concept that is expected to come into production in 2026. Lexus Chief Branding Officer Simon Humphreys describes the LFZC as literally a moving sensor that can see, touch, hear, and even smell. A sensor that would enable unprecedented personalized driving possibilities and would allow application makers to create new breakthrough content, all based on the unique situation and location of every car and user. Back in 2019, Lexus made a commitment to become 100% electric by 2035. At the 2023 Japan Mobility Show, Honda continued to present products that manifest its "The Power of Dreams" slogan. At the Honda booth are dream mobility products and services that enable people to transcend various constraints such as time and place and to augment their abilities and possibilities. One such dream is the Cruise Origin, a vehicle perfect for a driverless rider-hail service that Honda plans to make a reality in Japan in early 2026. There was also the Honda CI-MEV, a self-driving micro-mobility vehicle that is targeted at older people who find driving or walking more difficult. Isuzu Philippines again invited members of media to a camping adventure on the boondocks of Tanay Rizal.
We are here at the River Runs in Tanay Rizal. We call it the Isuzu Camp Out. So, of course, with our media friends, because we want our media friends to drive and just have relaxation. So, with us are the tried and tested D-Max and MU-X. And for this one also, we also included the new launch Isuzu D-Max Limited.
Isuzu outfitted 3 D-Max LSE 4x4 AT units, a D-Max Limited 4x2 AT, and 2 MU-X LSE 4x4 AT units with rooftop tents, awnings, crossbars, lights, and tires from Overland Kings.
It was relatively simple once you get the hang of it, because everything we put on the D-Max and MU-X are all bolt-on accessories. So we didn't put any holes on the vehicles. Everything we're using is OEM stock standard, meaning the warranties, the quality of the products that we're putting on is quite simply the same as the vehicle, which makes it a very easy collaboration and easy setup for both the vehicles. And all the design for the setup of the tents and the awnings are quick deploy, so meaning we should be able to set this up in less than 10 minutes for all of the gear that we have.
The camping adventure was meant to showcase the kind of adventurous lifestyle that can come with the ownership of Isuzu pickups and SUVs. The drive up to the camping site also highlighted how the D-Max and Mu-X can confidently take on river crossings, rough terrain while still providing all the comfort, convenience, and smart connectivity expected in top-end vehicles.
This kind of lifestyle is what the Isuzu D-Max and the Mu-X would like to promote to its owners. Our vehicles are very much capable to take you from work and play anytime.
And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to check us out on social media.
Until next week here on Motoring Today, now on its 37th year of continuing service to the general motoring public with the lifelong commitment to promote road safety. On behalf of our dad, Butch Gamboa, I'm Ray Louie Gamboa.
And I'm Tim Gamboa. Happy motoring!